Alright, and we are back. Welcome to another episode of Master Duel Masochist and almost the next Master Duel season. And I say almost because I'm recording this ahead of time. Because there are some changes to the series. Small changes, not too much. Well, you might say they are big changes, I don't know. But as you can see, in the top left, we are still Plat 5, so the season has not rolled around yet. Now, let's start with the first thing that we are going to do. From now on, starting this coming season, or this season when the video is out, I will, once the season starts, open 10 Master Packs before we start dueling. Now, some might say this is not really in the spirit of Masochist because, you know, you actually only get to open a pack every time you win. However, I feel like I don't really want to be stuck at Plat 5 forever. And I think that's a good way to compromise where it's 10 packs at the beginning of the season. And, you know, working with that, we can go further. I treat it as like a reward for reaching a certain rank, right? Like we reach Platinum, you know, so I have not decided, like, if we reach Diamond, if I, you know, open 15 packs or something. I don't know yet. But from now on, let's get there first. From now on, every time a season starts, so once a month, I'm going to open 10 Master Packs ahead of time. This will guarantee us a super rare. And technically, every 2 months, it will guarantee us a UR. Then, that's the first change. That's like the main thing, right? That's just for me to make this more enjoyable overall. Especially if you have like hours where you just don't win anything. The second change is, as some have noticed, at this point, most of our wins have been against bots. Not all of them. Like, we had a few decent duels, you know, against the Mimighouls, some hero players that surrendered to lose one turn and stuff. We had some interesting duels, but a lot of the duels are like bots that we win. And that takes up a lot of time because often bots duel relatively slow. It's not like we can swing that well. Like, we cannot like have 2 turns and kill them most of the time. So what I'm going to do going forward is, if we duel a bot, I will include the duel in the video, obviously, because usually we win, except that one time. Because it's still a win and we still open a pack. However, I will cut out the duel itself. I'll just, you know, show the start against the bot and then show the, like, victory stuff where, you know, the cards get destroyed and we get the victory screen to save a lot of time. That might help to reduce the length of some of the episodes when I record for a little bit longer, or gives me the ability to add some other more interesting duels into the video that are not without making the video itself too long, right? Because we can have interesting duels, like, depending on what we pull, and maybe in the next season with our new cards. So yeah, that are the 2 really, like, main changes to the series. But as I said, I'm recording this ahead of time, and we are going to open the 10 packs in a second, because I just want to have the time to look over the deck and see what we can do. And obviously, I want to open the packs first to use those cards, if we get any, to then build the deck. So let's go ahead into the shop. Yeah, it's a few days before the next season, right? So we can go into the Master Pack, 10 packs. See? This looks already better. Like, it's not guaranteed that this is anything good. But, you know, this might give us a decent enough boost. And again, it's once per month. I think that's fine. It's my series, so like, I can do whatever I want. If I want to craft a UI, I would do it. So let's get into it, and the first one is might be a UR already, which not necessarily great. Oh my god, okay. Magician's Rope, Armed Dragon Thunderbolt, Chemicritter, Melfi, Sinful Spectagon, change of... Okay, that's already basically an auto-include in the deck. damn, okay. Do we have a level 5 for higher illusion monster? I don't think we do. But the first effect is already pretty insane for us. Falling down. Wasn't this kinda interesting? Take control of it. Destroy this card unless you control it now. Oh. Okay. So falling down really only works with Archery. So what are our rares? Formula Synchron. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. And Blackbeard. Ah, one of those guys that held us at gunpoint trying to get into our... I think, was it our first platinum rank? I think it was. And we did win that duel. That was a fun duel. But this is unusable for us. Maybe. We might have a Planet Patrol monster. But nothing, like we don't have another extra deck Planet Patrol or something. So, yeah, let's get into the next one. Already a good start with the Sinful Spoils trap card. Another direct card, we have a few of those. Scrap Crash is a scrap card. Junk. Pescuroid. Oh, another Malfi Caddy. No. I don't even want to put these in the deck. I think, oh my god, I hate the design of these cards. I don't know. What did this do? You can declare level from 1 to 6 and target 2 physical monsters you control. Until the end of the turn, reduce the level of one of those monsters by the declared amount. And if you do, increase the level of the other by the same amount. Huh. Interesting. This is a tuner. We might have to keep this in mind for level modulation. Because, you know, that might come up to get something on the field. And magical something. Alright. Oh, Cup of Ace. Honestly, with how our deck works, this might actually be just a decent card because, yeah, I mean, tails we lose, right? But heads, that might get us out. I mean, I'm not entirely serious, but it is draw 2 for someone. Oh yeah, Super Quadro Mag Beast Ouroboros. I saw when I cut one of the videos that we pulled this, and I kind of dismissed it because it's a super quant, and they all have effect that works only when you have super quant attached to this. But the flip face down effect is a quick effect if it's super quantum layer or quantum whatever is material. But the flip down effect itself can be used without it, and it's a rank 4. So this actually might go in the, like, one of them might go in the deck, not both of them obviously, but this one might go in the deck because it's just a good effect to flip down monsters. Also, we have the Testina card, so we technically can summon this. If we have like the Testina card, we can summon this, flip down an opponent's card, and then tribute it for Testina. That's, you know, combos. A Darkwood Punishment, that's probably not. Destroy the monster and its cardboard female. Yeah, this only we would need a fiend deck for this to work. And Nightmare Griffin. Okay. Huh. That's insanely nice. I mean, the first effect is already kinda cool, but the special summons on the field cannot activate their effects unless they are linked. Might actually be really relevant. It's a link 4, but honestly, I don't think we have such a hard time getting to link 4s if we, you know, play this right. That's an insane pickup. That is definitely really good. And another Mole, Blackbird Close, Limit Code. Yeah. Griffin, insane. Cup of Ace, funny maybe. Starry Night. Oh, a second Militum. Spellcaster, another direct card. Sword Saga, Ritual Beast is Twilight Eraser. It's a Lightsworn card. Yeah, nothing in that pack, except maybe the second Militum if we go more into the Dragonity strategy. The problem with the Dragonity card... Oh my god! Maybe this was a bad idea. The problem with the... Argustas. The problem with the Dragonity cards is that we only have like the normals and rares, except our Synchro. And we really want... Oh my god, that's an... Oh my god, that's 3 ultra rares in this pack. Holy shit. I'm not reading that. We are not using that. It's Endymion. It's like spell counter stuff. We can't do that. Whoa. Razen. Okay, that's a cool card. Not really useful for us. Actually, this is actually just a good card if we have fire and darks, which we do. Well, we have one fire, really. So depending on how our deck looks, this might be just a good card. Not for the Vanquished Soul stuff, but for the destroy all monsters in this card's column effect. And our third super ultra rare is Despian Lulu Walilith. Oh my god, the name. One level 4 tuner and one non-tuner monster. So this is generic, but we need a level 8 non-tuner monster. Oh, 2 level 4s. If a card leaves the extra deck, you can make almost during the end phase. You can special summon one light spell cast monster from hand deck. Who's attack? Okay, I don't think we can. I mean, wait, can this summon itself? No, from your hand or deck. Okay. Yeah. Razen. Actually, good. What does Flying Sea do? When you open accepting damage, you can special come from your hand. Defense with the control of this card cannot exceed someone. Okay, that's very specific. So this is good against Xyz decks and specifically against like Sky Strike. Retaliating Sea is probably the best one we could pull outside of maybe Maxi, but I don't like Max. Tin Goldfish! That's really good. Tin Goldfish is water. It can special summon level 4 from our hand. If we have like our right-hand shark or our dolphin, we can summon this, summon another one, and then we can immediately go Abyss Dweller with water monsters. Awesome. Really, really good card. Meteor Dragon, Red Ice Impact. That's a Gemini monster, yeah. Let's not bother. Cutter Roost. It's our second one. That's basically, oops. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but okay. That's basically a Light Imprisoning Mirror. That is, I don't know. We still face a bunch of blue eyes. So we might actually just include this to counter blue eyes. I don't know. Azamina White Forest is... Are they light or are they dark? I'm not entirely sure. But if we, end up facing a lot of blue eyes, this is just insane. And what is this? It's a judgment card, but it's a normal, so it can't be that good. If your opponent controls more cards than the combined number of cards in your hand, and that you control, draw... Okay. That's like... I'd rather play Cup of Ace. Ooh, a Zodiac Xyz monster. Photon Lizard, Galaxy Zero, Revival Rose. Oh, Starry Dragon Cycle, a second one. That's a good card. Speaking... Okay, I don't care. The Icebound God. If 2 or more water monsters on the field, target one face monster upon controls. Cannot attack and effects are negated. If a level 5 or higher water monster is not... So we do have a few water monsters. And we use them. Right-hand shark, left-hand shark, Minairuka, and now the Tin Goldfish. And we do have a bunch of, interesting water, like fish, aqua, sea serpent stuff. Abyssal Ray is also water. So, this might actually be decent. Depending on, like, if we go into more water-focused strategy, then this might actually be an include, because it does negate the effect as well. And it cannot attack, which, the effect negation is probably more interesting. And no way, a third Fire King? From your hand, if this card is destroyed, so you can destroy 100 your hand defeat. Oh my god. Okay, that's the third Fire King. And all of them have been URSR. And yes, Starry Dragon Cycle is just a decent card. Man, that 10-pack is insane. I honestly thought we get like maybe one UR and a few SRs that are decent reasoning. Okay, we're not playing reasoning. Okay, you read Heraldic and you're immediately Soul Scissors. That is a fiend card, right? The ones on the field, those are all the cards like I see in like all the Sealed series I watch, and I still never know what they do. Also, interesting stats. Battle this card is in a give person, but Benjamin is field. This card is person on give it. You can target once you control the Oh, yep, that is an auto include in the deck. That's pretty good. Karakuri, another Heraldry card. No. No, I'm not playing that. Ultimate pack before... Oh, a Murmur rank 3. Oh, okay. For a second I thought it's a Prediction Princess, but it's not. It's a plant support card, though. This composition is sent to the graveyard. You can special one plant from a deck, except... Okay. Centurion Phalanx, Supreme King Gate Infinity, and Loka Samsara. That's another Visa Starfrost. We really need that Visa Starfrost. Can you please give me that? 3 level 3 monsters. Oh. Well. And what is this? Banish 1 Darknome from the graveyard, then target 1. Okay, no. And our last and final pack. I mean, we are already, like... Really... We put some really nice cards. Battle Wars. I wonder if the new support... when the new support comes out. Oh! Epsilon. Wait, did we get Driver but no other Cypher? I think we got another Cypher, but we don't have Driver, right? Second Spinos. Prophecy. Yo, Klettersploder, let's go. Love these guys. Oh my god, I wish we had an Invocation. I think we even have a fusion like target for this, right? Like we have an Invocation fusion monster. But yeah, obviously we don't have Invocation. This is not really useful for us right now. If it will ever be. I don't know. Do we have another Goblin? Because if we do, this is actually not bad. Huh. Yeah, I love Goblin Bikers. Big fan. We don't have that many of them though. 2. But yeah, that's the opening pre-start of the season. I think we did pretty well. Better than I expected. Like way better than I expected. Griffin, obviously, probably the most insane pull we could have had, really. At least for like, you know, something we can smash on the board and, you know, make our opponent have to deal with it. Then Blackbeard doesn't do anything for us, sadly. We don't have any other cards. Lulu, Waylilith also doesn't really do anything for us right now. I mean, it's a steep cost, you know, for level 12 Synchro for just 2,500. Without a target, really. Razen, obviously very good. Depending on our attributes. I just thought about it. Like, I was thinking we'd only have the Nemesis for fire, but we do have the Fire King cards as well. So this might come up more than we thought. We also have some Wing Crystal Spell and Trap cards that may or may not be useful with him as well. And Dimion, I'm not reading that. Thank you. Formula Synchron, we might actually be able to make this because we have tuners that can modulate the level. Then obviously Fire King Yaksha, pretty good to have. I mean, the fact we don't have that many cards that want to be destroyed in our hand, except our Fire King cards and maybe our 2 Unchained cards that are normal rare. They're not very good. But it's a decent start, right? Also, Rekindling Target, let's go. Reasoning is not good, not worth it. And then obviously, you know, the classics, the lower rarity cards that are just good. It's like Tin Goldfish. We have a Cup of Ace that's funny. Klettersploder might come up if we have other Goblin cards. And we might have one. Light Imprisoning Mirror in like the Age of Blue Eyes, very good. Soul Scissors, just a good card to have in the graveyard. This is something that you know, if we have to destroy a card in our hand, like with Yaksha, we can destroy this if you have it in hand. And then we have this in the graveyard already. A second Militum, that's pretty nice. And this is obviously too specific to Xyz and Sky Striker, maybe. And yeah, you know, Magic Calabra, possibly interesting. Then a bunch of, you know, non-generic stuff. And yeah, I mean, this is also very good. A good trap card. We get we have a bunch of really nice traps. Just, we are still missing out on spells quite a bit. But yeah, this is it for this part. This took quite a bit already. So, I'll take the next few days. For me and for you, it's just, you know, a few seconds to check out what we can build. You know, I kind of want to change the deck up a bit. Obviously, you know, still keeping our Nemesis package and our Smork and stuff. But, you know, I want to try to have more power going first, you know, setting up a Abyss Dweller and stuff. So yeah, I'll, you know, take care of the deck, and I'll see you in a few seconds when I did, and we talk about it, and then the new season should be about to start, and we can go ahead and duel some more. Alright, before we go in the deck, I am forced to open a free pack, right? So a few seconds ago for you, which has been a few days for me, I did the 10-pack season start opening thing that I'm going to do now. I'm not entirely sure what I do with this, because I feel like it's technically free, but you know, it is a guaranteed SR. It's kind of odd. It's a selection pack, so I don't think I'll use this, but I'll keep on camera when I open this, because I have to open this. So, you know, there's no confusion about which cards I actually got and which I did not. Also, as you can see, of course. Of goddamn course. If that is a royal rare, I'm gonna be mad. If that's a royal rare, I'm gonna be goddamn use it. No. To you ask, of course. On my main account, I got 1, which is still better than nothing, I guess, but like, come on. No. So, you know, we can open these. I really want to use that. Like, what is that? I love that. Is that Suship support? Probably not. It is kind of funny though. Oh my, there's no, oh my god, there's no goddamn way. What the heck is this? I'm going insane. Retaliating sea. Oh my god. You know, isn't that a great start? Also, yeah, Malice is now in the game, which is going to be really funny. A Tenny and... Of course. Well, I mean, I guess I don't have any idea what Malice does. Right? No idea. No clue. I don't keep up with the TCG, the OCG, nothing. It's been like a month since I played this game the last time on this account. So we're going to ignore all of these for now. I might use them if we're getting hard stuck and I decide to, you know what, whatever. It's still harder than doing this normally. But Malice, oh, I'm sorry. Malice probably not going to be useful. Anyway, so, it does not matter. So yeah, basically I started rambling right off the bat. I just wanted to show you what cards I got, so there's no confusion about which cards I'm probably not going to use. Maybe. For the rest, I don't know if I'll show these, but you know, because I start the game sometimes to change something and not, you know, record. But so, as you know, a new season has started. We opened 10 packs in for the beginning of this season with a new rule. We got a few decent cards. Not many of them made it into the deck, actually, because a lot of them are rather specific and, you know, have, you know, applications for specific type of decks we want to use, but nothing that I kinda want to use just because our best monster, our best card really is still our double Eschatos, and you know, we can't go too much into fish. We can't go too much into winged beasts. We can't go too much into cybers. Just because I need the variety to actually use Eschatos, because he is still our, you know, main monster, right? Like every other, you know, type doesn't really have a pair for us that is as good as Eschatos. So, the deck is not that different from before. I did cut out a lot of the lower level stuff and focus more on level 4s. Because we have a few good rank 4s, and then obviously I put in Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, but you know, it's a little awkward, right? So we have our Jester Confit in here. It's a free body for our link plays, and, you know, it's just pretty good. Like, no drawback, really. Soul Scissors, we pulled this in the beginning of this season, basically. It's just a good card. If it's in the graveyard, and a monster is destroyed on my battle card effect, I can summon this card from the graveyard, and if it's special summoned from the graveyard, I can destroy a monster our opponent controls. It's just good. Chaos is just in here because of our Dragoonity Knight. That's it. It can be treated as level 4 or as a level 2. We have some level 8s. We don't have any level 6s. It's a little awkward. I might actually change this for one of the level 3 tuners. Which would make this obviously a little easier, but Chaos and 2 other level 4s would also make our Dragoonity Knight. Then we have obviously Nemesis, Umbrella, and Flag, our Nemesis package, including our 2 Eschatos. I put in both. I took out Hydrolander. We never really used it. And I think Eschatos is just a better card overall. Then still our Reclusia. It's a good card. It's a body we can summon. We can either use as a further link material, or pop it, destroy it, to then destroy a card on the field. Destruction also triggers other effects we have. Then our Senju to search, our Audized Advent, coming to that later. 10 Goldfish, one of the cards we did pull from our 10 pack. It's another way to just get more level 4s on the field to, you know, first turn make Abyss Dweller, for example, if we have to. Also pulled last week, not last week, well, it's technically last week, whatever. Pulled a few seconds ago, before I put the deck together, is our 3rd Fire King card. I'm not entirely sure how well this will work out. Just because, you know, we don't have that many Fire Kings. And this on its own doesn't really do much. But it's a level 4, it's 1800, we can just normal summon it. It is a Beast Warrior, we need types. Speedrun Menko is just a good card. When our opponent declares a direct attack, we can special summon this and put all our opponent's cards into defense position. Especially good if we somehow get to our Chaos Max, right? That's insane. Tough, I don't think Tough needs any explanation. Summon it, target a card, guess the top card, pop a card. It's good, and it's 1900, it's a level 4. Then Right-Hand Shark, Minaruka, Left-Hand Shark. As you've maybe seen in early episodes, these can, you know, make different plays. We can make the Right-Hand Shark and Minaruka can make our Smog. Right, and, you know, it's bodies on the field, and we kind of want that Dark Smog just to summon it out with our Smog, Bird of Serenity. Both of our Mech Knights, 3 bodies, level 7s. Pretty decent. Vishuddha, and of course Shtana, 3 bodies. You know, link plays, we can get more types on the field and in the graveyard. Gedala, it's a kaiju. You know, what else do you want me to say? Then our other 2 Fire Kings, again, I don't know how well this will work. I'll try it. If it doesn't work, I'll take them out for now, until we get like more cards that interact with destruction or that are fire. Until then, I mean, we can summon Garunix via Smog, for example, so that's not too bad, really. Double Eschatos, just to have more chances to getting it. Because oftentimes we were in a situation where if we just drew Eschatos and could resolve Eschatos, we might have won, right? Obviously, that's a 2-step process. Getting it and then making it actually resolve. But having 2 just makes us, you know, a lot easier. Then, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. We can theoretically make this. However, with how the deck currently is, we can only make this when our opponent has 2 or more monsters on the field, and I'll explain in 1 second. Nobleman of Extermination, target a face-down spell trap on the field, destroy it. Easy. And then we can reveal the main deck when it was a trap. Let's just hope we don't hit too many traps. I mean, if they look at our deck, what are they going to do? right? Smash and Ground, removal, Darkwood Lightning, set card, it's removal, Storm, removal, Source from Concealing Light. It's a pretty good card. It's just a good card. You know, it's like Book of Moon for the whole opponent's field. Just not a quick spell, obviously. Twister. This is pretty good against like continuous spells or traps that are on the field. Like if an opponent wants to floodgate us, if they have like Deep Prison, not Deep Prison. Barrier? No. The Banish one, you know. Macrocosm, for example. Or, of course, against Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, True Light, Eternal Soul. Then TI Strike. This can technically win us the game. In theory. Like, it's a prize win, basically. When we attack, flip this up in the battle step, and then, you know, destroy both monsters. Both players take damage. This is, you know, it's risky, but maybe. If it doesn't pan out, I can always remove it. I just wanted to test it out because it is kind of funny. Then our trap lineup has pretty much not changed at all, except with one exception. We have Torrential Tribute, good card. Treacherous Trap Hole, good card. Obviously, we kind of want to draw it first, because we cannot activate it if we have traps in the graveyard. But if we don't and draw this first, it's very good. Wall of Disruption, Starry Dragon Cycle. I had a second one in the deck, but I wanted to cut down on cards, and I'm still at 42. So I only have one in here. The Curse of Forbidden Spell. It's just a good negate, right? We negate a spell, they can't use the spell for the rest of the game. Especially in a format like this, or in you know, in Yu-Gi-Oh! How it is nowadays, where a lot of spells are getting recycled, right? It's not like you use it once and then it's gone. No, you use it over and over and over again. Like, look at Azamin. I mean, they have like 15 spells they want to recycle, but you get the point. Then we have Debunk. You know, it's a negate for a hand trap. Pretty much. Or actually any effect that is a monster effect that is activated in hand or graveyard, which is really good, and it banishes the card. So if you go first and get Debunk, that's a pretty good interruption. So our new edition, right? Light Imprisoning Mirror. I honestly have no idea. Okay, Malice is dark. Okay, so that doesn't work. And we are probably going to face a lot of Malice players. I'll be honest, there's gonna be a lot of beatdown by Malice. Again, I don't know what they do. I don't have the patience to read them now. We'll just figure it out. But if we face Blue Eyes, for example, right? We can stall them out, kinda, until we get something. Now, we have to keep in mind, Eschatos is light, right? Senju is light. Two monsters we may not want to have negated on our own. It's like a lose one turn situation, right? But we do have outs to our own spell and traps. We can Twister it. We can Storm it. So we are not like sitting ducks when it's on the field. And then, of course, Prey of the Jiraigumo. Good card. 2100 token. Can end games. It destroys a card in its column. A monster card in its column. So that's good. And, you know, I skipped this Oddest Advent. So this is a little bit weird, right? Oddest Advent needs Pendulum monsters for the Ritual Summon. We do have some we can just summon. We have a few Cleafords that can be normal summoned even though they're level 8. I kind of want to put them in, but I don't want to make the deck too big, right? And if we can use this when we're on the back foot and our opponent has 2 or more monsters on the field, Chaos Max might be an out. Now, if this doesn't work, right? Or if we take out other cards, like if we take out the Fire King package, I will put in probably the Cleaford, like 1 or 2 Cleaford monsters, just to have them, so have the option to use them. That's basically why I haven't any in the deck right now. We have to summon it from our extra deck. Now, our extra deck, obviously our Dragoon Knight. Then Oddest Winged Dragon. This is pretty much just in here for the Oddest Advent. Korean Dragon Jin. I mean, it's a rank 4. We can target level 5 or higher rank type monster in a graveyard, special summon the target. We can technically summon Escort of this after we summon it normal, like once. Because it says it must first be special summoned by banishing 3 monsters. Now, obviously, if we call Dragon and it gets destroyed, then we cannot, like, immediately summon it back. Because, I mean, we couldn't even summon Jin, so I guess that doesn't matter. But Jin can resummon it, but its effects are negated, but it is his 3k attacker, so, you know. Other rank 4, of course, Abyss Dweller. What a hero, right? Then our Super Quantal Mech Beast. I said this before, I saw in one of the episodes, I pulled this and thought it was, like, not relevant, but it's actually a Book of Moon. It's not a quick effect unless it has a Super Quant. We don't have that, but it's still, you know, changing a card to face on defense position is still a good effect, right? Then our Utopia set. You know, 1 attack, 5k. Pretty good. Then Odyssey Absolute Dragon. This I can make, and it's not a bad card. So it's in here. It's not enough to make Chaos Max. We really only have Odyssey Swing Dragon, but I don't feel like they, like, if they have access to our extra deck and want to get rid of something, they are probably not gonna pick Wing Dragon, right? So that's pretty good. Then obviously Monk for tennis. Reproducus. Again, we have like some place where we can use this to make our Samorg. Donna, just a good card. Removal. Decode Talker, it's a Link 3. Triple Burst Dragon, amazing Link 3. Samorg, amazing Link 3 in my opinion. And our recently pulled Nightmare Griffin, a Link 4. We are not really using Link 4s, but it might come up. You know, if it's Link Summon, I can discard a card, target a Spellcrab in our graveyard and set it to our field. You know, we can use that for like Torrential or Debunk, or, I mean, can even use it for Light Imprisoning Mirror, technically. You know, there are options here we have that we can, you know, use this for. But really important, special summon monsters on the field cannot activate their effects unless they are linked. If that comes up, and it might, that'd be pretty dope, right? So yeah, this is the new deck for now. I'm bad at deck building, what can I say, you know? We're gonna try it out and, you know, make adjustments accordingly, maybe. Also what we pull. There's one more thing before we get into the duels. When I opened the 10 packs, I said I will cut out the bot duels. At least, you know, the part where I duel the bot. I will obviously still show the beginning and the end screen if we win, which apparently is not always the case now. What I forgot to mention is that I will not immediately open the pack, because that would be insane if I just, you know, oh, there's a duel, it's a bot, cut, victory, open pack. That, you know, no. I will try to keep track of them. And then open the packs, like, either at the end of the episode, at the beginning of the next episode, or when I get 10. But I think I don't really want to open 10 at once from dueling bots, because then I feel like I make it a little too easy to get like URs and stuff, right? And I know that most URs are kind of meh, but, you know, we don't have to overdo it, I think. I've taken a lot of liberties already. So yeah. That's basically it, you know. New rules. 10 pack at the beginning of a new season. Bot duels will be cut, except the beginning and the end, and the openings from bot duels will be delayed until either the end of the episode, the beginning of an episode, or until I have like, I don't know, 5 or something. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah. That's it. Also, before someone mentions that, yes, we can search Blue Eyes Chaos Max with our Maiden. We have one. A Priestess, sorry. But I feel like it's not worth to put in an extra card to search Blue Eyes when, you know, the draw of Priestess could just be the Blue Eyes, right? So, I don't know. That's how I think about this. So yeah. That's it. I'll do a few duels. You know, the episode is obviously probably not going to contain as many duels because it's been a pack opening and then me rambling on and then some duels, but I'll try to get at least like another like 1 or 2 packs in addition to our first 10. So yeah, see you in the first duel. Terrible hand. Doing second. Okay. Oh my god. The first duel and we are already facing you, Bell. Are you kidding me? This is insanity. What is on that? Oh. It's a World Legacy card. Interesting. I thought it was... I mean, it's obviously not a Starry Night card, otherwise the requirements would be different, but it's like Starry Dragon Cycle. I mean, come on. Wow. What is going on? Why did they pay half... Oh. Does this pay half their life points? What? Oh, wait, what? Okay, you know, I gotta respect that. Right? Come on. I gotta respect that. That's pretty cool. It's not Bell. It's actually Edgelords. I mean, the Phantom things. You know what I mean. Forgot what they're called. Also, this monster cannot be destroyed while you control them. Yeah, that's annoying. I don't think we can get out of this because we can't destroy them by card effect, and that's literally the only way we can rid of these guys. Unless we can get rid of Fallen Paradise. Don't think there's anything we can do. I mean, Starry's drinks. Oh my god, really? That's actually hilarious. Yeah, but this does nothing. What? Okay. I mean... What? I cannot... What? Why can I not... Oh, that's so dumb. I was like, wait, if I can attack Raviel, I can win with this card, but it doesn't work because I couldn't attack it. That's so annoying. Come on, really? It's a token and a goddamn Dark Beckoning Beast. Rude. Man, we were so close to win our first duel with High Strike, if this works like I think it does. But, well. Just go into the battle phase and attack me. Actually, it's good that they activated that for Treacherous, because now our chances are actually there to do this if they attack with the Ravial. But yeah. Wait, so if it was so funny, if they use the Ravial to tribute something, and then wait, did this just say something with direct attack? But it cannot attack direct. Okay. Yeah. If okay, that's the second Hamon. What the fuck are you doing? Just attack me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. No fucking way! I can't believe this just happened. I can't believe this just happened. This was the greatest start of a season ever. This was insanely funny. They could have forced the draw. Well, they didn't know. But if they activated the Raviel effect to go up to 8k by, you know, tributing one of the Hamons, we would have had a draw. Actually, would we? Because their monster got destroyed first. But they took damage first. I don't know how that works in Ruling List. Anyway, this card is amazing. That was so funny. We're going to open a pack in celebration of this. I can't get over how good this was. God damn. Let's open a master pack. Okay, here we go. I just can't. I don't know. I can't get over how funny this was. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is just... What? I for sure thought we lost this. And then... You know, we just bonked them on the head, and it was over. Okay, Divine Wrath, insane. Really, really good. Another Super Quen. What does this do? Once per turn, you can attach one material from this card and target one spell on the field, destroyed. Awesome. Awesome. But it is a rank 3, which is awkward as hell. Damn. You can target up to 2 monsters, including a Fiend monster. Fiend deck card. Oh! Oh, another Monica card. Jormungandr! What is this? Transonic. Wait. Do we have this card? I feel like I've seen this card before. I don't think we have it. Ritual Beast Ambush. That's a Ritual Beast card. We can't use that. Wake Up Centurion. No. Divine Wrath is good, though. Actually, pretty good. I like that. It's another trap. But it is, you know, old school effect negation. It's pretty good. Will I put it in the deck now? Maybe. Maybe. I think I'll wait, you know, I want to see, because I think I would put this in place of Light Imprisoning Mirror, depending on how many light decks we face, right? And if we face mostly Malice and stuff, no point in putting this in. No point in putting the Light Imprisoning Mirror in, but this, you know, could stop them, maybe. And discarding a card is not really a problem for us. Actually, it's good, because we need cards in the graveyard to make Eschatos. Yeah. The rest, I mean, you know, Grampulse is kind of neat, but it's a rank 3. It's awkward to make. And the rest is just too specific, I think, to use. So, I'll see you in the next duel. We cannot top the first one, right? Like, come on. We just can't. See you in the next duel. We're going second, but, you know, it's not the worst hand. What is this? Trickstar. Oh boy. Oh, I gotta say. The Melis? What? Okay. I gotta say, the Melis accessory pack? Oh, lovely. We're not going to buy this on this account, for obvious reasons, but... pretty awesome. Damn it. Oh, don't make C. Come on. What? Can I pop any cards? Like one Crusader and one card you pick up. Actually, do I want to pop Trickster Light Stage? Nah. Let's go with Winged Beast. Oh, I had a battle phase. Damn it! I forgot. Great. Oh, come on. That is so rude. I just wanted to Dark Simorg you. Like, come on. Wait, wait, there's no way. Really? No. What the heck? I didn't think that would work. But yeah, it doesn't say we have to summon it to a link zone, right? That's cool. Big fan of that. Oh, and I mean, Ghost Ogre. What? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way. Are you psychic? What the heck was that? Well, it was a 50-50 chance, I guess. But come on. Look, you drew on Maxi. Can you please do something? I can't stop you, technically. Raigeki. Oh. You know, I know they Maxi me, but come on. Come on. Summon a second monster. I dare you. I don't like that. Alright. Not summoning a second monster. Just beating me on the head. That's not very nice. Is this what it looks like when a trickster player bricks? Like, what? What? That is just rude. Wait, what? And your opponent must activate during the end phase or return. Okay. Oh, come on! My Eschatos! That is evil! That is just evil. Nope. I gotta check something. You. Okay. I wanted to check if it has piercing, but it does not. So. Can't be destroyed by battle. That's just great. And of course... Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? So both cards I can theoretically activate now are in fact not activatable. Oh, shush you. So if they summon a second Trickster or something, I will try to Treacherous. I mean, obviously, they will light stage one of the... I can't believe... I get it. You make seat me, but come on! It's honestly... The fascinating part about this is that they struggle so much. Aw, no, no monster? Come on. But it's fishing time again. Fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish. Do Tricksters have high defense? I do not know. I don't think it will matter. Yes, that's fine. That's Ash. That's annoying. I don't want them to have anything on the field. Or, you know, as few cards as possible. This is a stupid duel. I want the first duel back. That was funny. Like, what is going on? Are they're playing a 60 cards Trickster deck, max seed me, and there's still no progress being made. They did the stupid Trickster thing where they banished my hand, otherwise this duel would be over by now. Oh, that's great. Am I getting myself killed because I attacked 1800 defense monsters the rest of the duel? That'd be kind of annoying. Oh my god, what a duel. Huh? What a duel. You cannot be serious. Also, what is your problem with Starry Dragon's cycle, dude? Come on. because... I mean, I knew they have these cards. Like, it's a burn deck. But, like, come on. What are we doing here? Oh my god, can I please draw a monster? There are more monsters in here than, you know, spell and traps combined, okay? Come on. Just do me a favor. If they hit Drink Starry's cycle again, Starry Drank cycle again. I don't. Okay, Wall of Disruption. That's good. Oh my god, how are we in this position? This duel is dumb. God damn. Okay. All right. Okay. We can play the goddamn game. We can play the video game. Red Moon, go. Are you getting your Link monster back? Because I will shuffle that back into your... No, okay. Would have been funny, though. Yeah. Hi. You can have that back. This might have been a bit premature, but, you know, whatever. Oh, I can... Look at that. Yo, give me that. Look at that. I am the trickster player now. That is funny. Ah. We might be cooked now. We might have a problem. It is a burn deck. I don't know how fast they can burn us. After I shuffle back Dramatis. But... Dramatis? It's drum, right? It's music instrument. Dramatis. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I don't know how fast they can, you know, get us, you know, kill if you have Phytogravit. Okay. At least I cannot activate that effect, I guess. And I can't activate Wall of Disruption, which is a little annoying. Foxglove. You can... Okay. Oh, that's... Ouch. Ouch. Are we dead? Metalface. What? I think this is a good use for this. I will take quite a bit of damage though. What? I played myself! No! Man. Oh my god, okay. I mean, okay, you know, I didn't know it could protect itself. I guess it didn't really matter, because the effect that killed me wasn't from that card, but, you know. I mean, I guess there was no way we won that after they shuffled back Eschatos. We didn't draw another one. If we did draw another one, and we called Fairy, they'd be done. There was nothing they could have done. But, you know, it is how it is. In a top deck war, we usually do not come out on top. Especially if they keep negating, or, you know, stopping us from activating the cards that could actually help us out. Yeah, let's go to the next duel. How are we going first? Rude. Yeah, let's set a card and end our turn. And this is a dragon, a psychic, and a warrior. So if they destroy this, we live. If we live, we well, I take it. Okay. I mean, hey, I won, I guess. So yeah, let's I'll see you in the pack. Maybe even some legacy packs. I don't actually know. No legacy packs for us, but the master pack. And I think just because, you know, there was a lot of talking and yada yada yada, this will be the final pack of this episode. It's only 2, but it's actually kind of 12, I guess. It's kind of 13, but you know, 1 doesn't count. So we'll open this, and then and then. And we had like an amazing duel, right? Come on. We had like an amazing, an ultra rare. We had an amazing duel. That was so fun. And kind of a bummer, like the surrender. I mean, you know, it's kind of annoying for the last one, but you know, we did it. I talked a lot in this one. Okay. Do we have Primal Cry? I feel like we have Primal Cry. Maybe wait. We do not have Primal Cry. I've never seen that card in my life. Photon Vanisher. Okay. Tillion Servant, another Tomahawk, Heraldic Beast Unicorn, never seen that card. Another Rocket. Okay, so, I mean, the duel, you know, they surrendered, so it's not, I wouldn't even say it was a duel, but this is our price for the end of the episode. The first episode, just, you know, introduction, kinda, to the season. Let's see what we can get. Yo, actually, though, it's another kaiju. For some reason, I was thinking about one of the Draco Slayer thingies, you know, where you have to destroy a card in your hand. But no, it's another kaiju. Which makes 3 kaijus. But it's a 3k kaiju, which is kind of annoying, really. But it's cool. Like, if we get uninterrupted kaiju slumber, you know, we might put more kaijus in the deck. I don't know if that's a fairy. That's a bird. That's not a fairy. Whatever. It's a light. I don't know if you have a generic light ritual. What does this even do? You can remove a monster in your hand, target one face monster on the field. The target level becomes equal to that level of the monster until the end of its turn. That's not bad. Well, it's not good, but you know, you would use it in a way where it's useful. If another monster is attributed from your hand or field, target monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Oh, okay. So it's a ritual monster that supports rituals. That's you know, it's not bad, I guess. Do something that is not very specific. Link must activate the fact that the target has this face-up card on the field. You can stress on some monster from the field to the graveyard. Okay. I don't think we have any that do that. And if we do, we can make them, because it's probably like you need Dark Rings. Destroy on the field, battle card effect, one rocket monster from your deck, except Magna Rocket Dragon. Well, we had more rocket monsters. Banish this card from your graveyard. You can banish the count. Target one psychic disease monster in your graveyard. Special summon. Huh. Could be worse, I guess. You can add one Galaxy's Photon Dragon from here. An Xyz monster that was summoned. Using this card as meant against banish any monster destroyed by battle with. Oh, actually though. Okay, so the problem obviously is we don't really have that many Photon or Galaxy cards, so this is kind of dead if we don't have them. The effect would be kind of nice to use. You know, we destroy something with our Link Force, but I guess that's not happening. Yeah, Dagaran. Dogaran. The Mad Flame Kaiju. Lovely. But not useful to us, I think. Well, actually, it's fire. So, you know. Yeah, no. I'm, you know, I don't know. I'm a little, I think you noticed I'm a little, well, not hyped up, but like, I have a lot of energy right now. No. trying to get out. But yeah, this is it for this episode. You know, just 3 duels. Technically 4, but 1, like, let's not talk about 1. Actually, technically 5, but I used the wrong deck in the first one, and I was like, nah, that's not like, I don't want it. Whatever. So yeah, 3 duels. 1 was very funny. 1 was kind of decent. Top deck, you know, well, we kind of lost that. Yeah. Maybe I should have shuffled it back another card, but you never know. Like, you know, could have worked. They bricked for the rest of the duel. And, you know, one where our opponents, we got everything. We won funny, we lost terribly, and our opponents surrendered without doing anything, but we didn't face a bot. So, you know. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode with way more duels. And hopefully more packs than, well, it's probably going to be less packs, but I mean more packs from the duels than from the, you know, season start stuff. So maybe we can get some cool cards then. No. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, night, evening, wherever or whenever you are. Goodbye.